In the Iwaizumi is whipped Grupchut. I hate his stupid face. How dare he laugh like that when I'm over here miserable. Are you guys still fighting? It's been a week. We're not fighting. So you're just not talking to each other for fun? ... It's just a small argument. Why don't you just apologize? I have nothing to apologize for. Oikawa should be the one apologizing. No. You have to admit you kind of overreacted. He was the one overreacting. Yeah, you know he tends to do that. Well yeah, but you could have been a bit more empathetic. But Oikawa puts him through that like every day. Which is exactly why he should have understood what Oikawa was feeling. I do understand, but he's being hypocritical. I mean, aren't you the one who told him he should come to you with whatever he's feeling instead of bottling it up? Yes, so we can talk through it. So why don't you talk through it? We did. Telling him he does the same thing and basically implying he should just suck it up doesn't count. That's not what happened. Wait, he talked to you about it? Yeah. We're friends with him too. Maybe you're. Hero. Man shrugging. All I said was that he should trust me a bit more and that I put up with the same crap every single day, but I'm not trying to control who he hangs out with. Because he rejects his fangirls since it would make you uncomfortable if he hung out with them. But he still lets them around him at games and accepts their gifts. And it's not the same because she's not a fangirl. Look, I'm not saying he's right, but I don't think you're right either. You both should just talk to each other and work it out instead of venting to us. But I like the drama. I do too, but I'd like to people watch with you in peace. You do have a point. Iwaizumi, go fix this so I can make up fake lives for strangers with my boyfriend in peace. I'm always the one trying to fix it, maybe it's his turn. Anyways, I can't right now. Why not? He's with Kuru and Bakuto. How do you know? I saw it on his snap. He's laughing and having fun with them. Fasipum. Well babe, I'm at the usual cafe, hurry up. Almost there. So Iwaizumi, we're gonna go now. If you need help, don't text us. Maki and Matsun are offline. Wow, good talk guys. Iwa-chan is offline. In the chaotic gaze group chat. Guys. What is it Bakuto-san? Agkosh hiai. I miss you. I miss you as well, but you could have privately messaged me. Oh right. That's not what I wanted to say though. Just spit it out already. Tsuki. Okay, but first kitten, promise you won't be mad. What did you do this time? Just promise. Sai, okay, I promise. Agklashi, you too. I swear it wasn't my fault though. I promise Bakuto-san. What's going on? We swear it was an accident. Yeah, it was an accident. What's happening? Wait, aren't you two with Kawa? Yeah, about that. What did you do? Iwa-chan. Hi Iwa-chan. Hello. Hey. Hello. Kuro. Pudding, you promised. What? The actual fuck did you do? We already said it was an accident. Yeah, we were just in my room, then he tripped and the crystal thing fell off my shelf and landed on him, and now he's like this. You kept that thing? It looked cool. Akashi, don't be mad at me. I'm not mad, Bakuto-san. You're not? Of course not, it wasn't your fault. I love you. I love you too. Wow, how touching. I wonder what that feels like. What's that supposed to mean? Don't think too much about it, Iwa-chan, it'll make your head hurt. Noya, are you seeing this? Yeah, I came just in time with the popcorn. Huh? I'm surprised either of you could even read. Huh? You wanna go, pretty boy? Oh come on, there's no need for that. Noya, Tanaka. Face with a zip mouth. Face with a zip mouth. Oh, look at you being such a good captain. Sugar. Oikawa. Right, whatever, Mr. Refreshing. Always so polite and serious. Am I the only one who thinks this part of Kawa is funny? That's because you act exactly the same way. Or Atsumu's favorite is here. Got tired of cleaning your bathroom instead of texting him back? What? Rudeness, that's enough. But I have some more things to say. Rudeness. Fine, it was getting boring here anyways. Sorry about him. Whoa, great king. Hi Chibi-chan. Oh, that reminds me. Hinata. Yeah. It'd be best if you could keep Tobio from this chat until this is fixed. Huh? Why? Just to keep things from getting messier than they are. Okay, great king. Thanks Chibi-chan. No problem. We're gonna go play volleyball now, so I'll talk to everyone later. Hinata is offline. Now we have to figure out how to fix this. Can't you just do whatever you did for me? It's not working. Kawa, stop being a dumbass, all of you go back to Kyoru's house. None of them ran away. Yeah, they are all here. Huh, I only counted 6. Didn't Akashi have 8? Yeah, shouldn't there be sloth and anger? Oh, they're both sleeping. I can understand sloth, but why anger? He's usually asleep or half awake when he needs to be. Yeah, I think there was only one time I've seen him completely awake. Let's not talk about that. Yeah, that could have been bad. ... Are you sure everyone's there? What about timidity and bravery? That'd be insecurity and determination. Most core feelings are the same, but they might have slightly different names, or there's some variance. More than timidity like Akashi, we have insecurity. Oikawa's not really timid. I only entered the chat to stop rudeness. Now can we try and fix this? Maybe we should let them all run away, then get them together like we did with Akashi. I guess it wouldn't hurt to try. Akashi and I are on our way then, I guess. I don't think I can make it, Kawa, but I'll talk to you when you're back together. Iwa-chan, are you coming? Why would he? Maybe he'll get lost on his way here. Whoa, did you guys get in a fight or something? Bro, pass the popcorn. Here bro. No. TCH, right. Okay, I guess it's time to run and try this. We'll talk to you guys later as Oikawa hopefully. Everyone is offline. Iwaizumi didn't know what he was thinking. Well, he wasn't really thinking. It felt like he never could when it came to Oikawa. Which was how he ended up traveling all the way to Kyoru's house, the sun setting on his way there, leaving him in the dark as he ran through the streets. When he finally arrived and knocked on the door, he was out of breath. Oh, Iwa-chan. Don't call me that. Where is he? We still haven't found a way to put them back together. Yeah, we've tried 7 times. We let them wander out for a 2nd time, and we're wondering if different people are supposed to find them, so we got some of the others nearby to help find each one. Yeah, we were about to go out ourselves. Okay, I'll help. Maybe love will jump into your arms like Akashi's did. We were going to split into pairs. Do you want to go with one of us? No, I can look by myself. Okay, try not to get lost. Call us if you need anything. Yeah. He got lost. He should have stayed with one of them, but he wanted to find all of the Oikawas as fast as possible. He also didn't want to risk anyone asking about their fight. Iwaizumi wandered around a bit more, walking along the sidewalk around the pond of the park he apparently entered. He was about to pull out his phone and call Kyoru when he heard his name. Iwa-chan. He turned to see 3 of the Oikawas standing behind him. Toru. Love's face brightened as he smiled. I knew you'd come. He was about to move towards Iwaizumi when the one standing near the back tugged on his sleeve. Wait. But Iwa-chan is right there. I told you he'd come. The street was lit up with the street lights, but he couldn't see Insecurity's expression as he was looking at the ground. Yeah, but he's here. Iwaizumi didn't realize how determination was standing in front of Insecurity, almost as if shielding him, until he saw him glance back at Insecurity. Love, we should let them talk. But I wanna hug and kiss my Iwa-chan. Yeah, we don't need to. Yes you do. I don't. It'll be good for all of us. Come on love. Fine. They started walking away and Insecurity reached out to Determination with a slightly panicked look. Don't worry, we won't be that far. Kawa. He was cut off as Insecurity quietly wandered away from the street towards the pond. You coming? Yeah. I can't see the stars. It's harder to see them in the city. The lights in the water are pretty. Yeah, they are. He wasn't looking at the pond. He was observing Insecurity, who wouldn't look at him or say anything for the first 5 minutes since they sat in the grass. It was weird seeing Oikawa so quiet. There was a weird intensity to him Iwaizumi couldn't describe. Insecurity was hugging his knees and looking down at the water. There were bags under his eyes. He just looked so tired. If love were here he would have swooned at realizing you're actually looking at us instead of the water. That'd be so cheesy. You know how Oikawa loves his cheesy romance movies. That comes from love, joy, and rudeness. Rudeness? He claims that he likes to make fun of them, but we all know he enjoys them. You don't like them? They make me think. About what? It doesn't really matter. Kawa. It's funny because knowledge is usually the one making fun of them. He usually agrees when you make comments about how dumb they are. They're dumb. They always make it so complicated and dramatic. Maybe that's the fun of it. I guess, but why would I care so much about their love lives? Maybe it's comforting. Like you're in some kind of little rose-tinted dream with them where love can fix everything. Maybe. I guess love and romance aren't really my thing. Yeah. Shit. Did I say something wrong? You know, you didn't have to come. I was worried about you. Why wouldn't I come? We're not exactly on the best terms right now. I'm still going to be here for you, Dumbus. That's what love said. Not the Dumbus part though. You didn't think I would? I care about you, stupid. The others say it enough times that I want to believe it. Do I have to headbutt you again to get it through your thick skull? It's not really my job to believe it. Kind of the opposite actually. Me caring about you shouldn't be part of the problems you think about. I'll make a note of that. Are you sure you're no rudeness? I'm just around him a lot. Sorry about how he was acting earlier. He tends to do that when I get worse. It's not really good for everyone else when anger is awake, so we try to let him sleep whenever we can. That one time he was fully awake. Was it? Yeah. Thanks for being there. Yeah, you're lucky I was. I know. I'm always lucky you're around. Then why won't you talk about what's wrong right now? You. Of course I could tell. Even if you weren't an actual embodiment of his insecurities, I could tell. This is what he was like at that time. I'm just always like this. You said you're worse right now. I'll figure it out. Krapikoa, I will not hesitate to headbutt you again. They're not your problems. If they're hurting you, then it's my job to try to help fix them. Iwa-chan. I am the problem. I get all these bad thoughts and feelings and sometimes I can't hold them back and I take the controls and ruin it for everyone else. I know they don't want me around, but I just can't seem to go away. It's just me. You can't fix it. I already told you to come to me when you have those kinds of thoughts so we can talk through it. I want to help. But I don't want you to hate Oikawa. Why would I hate you? You already hate me specifically. No, I don't. Don't lie, yes you do. I just hurt us, you've seen it yourself. Iwaizumi didn't know how to respond. He really didn't like seeing Oikawa like that. And I tried to share my thoughts before and now we're fighting. I don't like when we're fighting. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything in the first place. It was so dumb too. Insecurity seemed to shrink in on himself. Please don't hate all of us just because of me. I'm trying to fix it. I don't know how, but I will. Just please don't leave. Iwaizumi really didn't like whatever this was. He was so used to Oikawa's overconfidence, this almost didn't seem real. He knew Oikawa could get insecure, but he didn't know it was this bad. Kawa, breathe for me. It's okay. But I'm not leaving you. I was never planning on it. I'm sorry for the way I reacted last time. It'll be okay, so let's just talk. You promise? I promise. Okay. Can you look at me now? I don't think so. Why not? It just feels harder that way. Why? I don't know, it just does. Okay. Can I still look at you? I'm not sure you like what you see, but go ahead. I know your thing is insecurity, but I was sure your looks wouldn't be included in that. I know, everyone's always telling us how good looking we are. So what's the problem? Kawa, come on, you can tell me. It makes the others happy. A little too much sometimes. But what's the point if you don't think so? Huh? What makes you think I don't? We're dating. You've never said it. I guess it never crossed my mind. Because you don't think so. Oh, don't tell me what I think. I guess it's more like, I've known you since you were a snot-nosed brat, and I've been so close to you all these years that I just know how pretty you are, so I don't think too hard about it. I guess. I'm tempted to throw you in the water. What? Why? Maybe it'll help you forget those pointless thoughts for a second. They're not pointless to me. I'm in love with you, Dumbus, and your stupid pretty face. I wouldn't kiss someone I wasn't attracted to. That's true. Did you have to add stupid in front though? Yes. Of course you did. Iwaizumi noticed the fond little smile on Insecurity's face. Soft with everyone except me. Because you're special. I think normally it'd be the other way around. I guess that's just how special you are. I feel bad for the next special person in your life then. The next special person? Yeah. Wait. Are you? No. Sorry, that's not what I meant. What did you mean then? Nothing. You can't just say something like that then say it means nothing. Do you think we're not going to last or something? Love would be heartbroken if that were the case. I didn't ask about love. I'm just trying to be cautious. There's really no reason for you to stick around when someone better comes along. The others say you wouldn't do that, but I've just been thinking. You never really said anything about our appearance, so I guess at first I thought maybe you just like us as a person. But then I remembered our personality is kind of awful. So I thought maybe you do like the way we look, and that's it, which wasn't any better and doesn't make sense because you barely initiate anything. The only other reason I could think of you being with us is just that we're there. And if that's it, then you'll just leave when you can finally have someone better. So that's why you didn't want me to hang out with her? There's no way she wouldn't like you eventually if she doesn't already. Then it's a matter of time before you catch feelings for her too and leave and tell me you never loved me and laugh in my face or something. I wouldn't. I know you wouldn't, you're too kind for that. But my point still stands. She just asked me to help her study. I know. Iwaizumi started to feel a bit irritated, feelings from their last fight resurfacing. I've talked to her like twice. I know. And she wasn't even all over me like you let all those girls do to you. I don't want to be rude to them when they're there to cheer for us. They hang all over you all the time and you let them. I know. I have to watch it happen. Insecurity hugged his legs closer to his chest and lowered his head to hide his face. I'm sorry. I know I'm not being fair. I know you go through that all the time. I want you to be able to talk to whoever you want and for me to not be a whole mess about it. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Iwaizumi felt his irritation dissipate. This was new. Normally Oikawa would fight back with some comment about how it's not his fault girls like him, or jokingly ask if Iwaizumi was sure he wasn't just jealous that he didn't get as much attention. But right now he just looked so vulnerable. Kawa. I'm sorry. No, look, I'm sorry. You have nothing to be sorry for. I promised it'd be okay and I got angry again. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's not. I want to figure this out with you. I want us to be okay. Me too. But I don't know how. Me neither really. He could hear a small laugh from where Insecurity was still curled up and hiding. It's harder without the others around. Really? I feel like it's better somehow. That's a little rude, Iwa-chan. Insecurity jumped a little. I'm sure he didn't mean it like that. Love practically ran over and behind Iwaizumi, wrapping his arms around his neck and leaning on him, his chin resting on Iwaizumi's shoulder. I thought you wanted us to talk in private. Determination sat so his back pressed against Insecurity's and leaned back onto him, looking up at the sky. Yeah, but it seemed like you needed us here. Plus I wanted hugs. You know how convincing he is. Yeah. We can figure this out. Can we? We care about each other, so yes. Right, Iwa-chan? Yeah. I care about you a lot. Why? Question mark. Sometimes I feel like it's out of pity. Or because we've known each other so long that you feel like you have a responsibility. If that were it, then we would just be friends. Even if we were just friends, I would care. And it wouldn't be out of pity or responsibility. I care because we're close and I love you. But we don't deserve it. Huh? We don't deserve it. What do you mean? Insecurity was quiet and Love shifted to sit next to Iwaizumi, whispering as he moved. Just give him a minute. It's okay. Can you be honest with me, Iwa-chan? I always am. Insecurity finally looked up and he appeared even more tired than he had a few minutes ago, with the addition that he looked almost on the verge of tears. He looked straight into Iwaizumi's eyes. We're a terrible person, aren't we? Iwaizumi was not expecting that. What? I keep thinking about it and it comes back to the same thing. But what do you think? Why do you have to ask him that? Because I can't tell anymore. Why do you have to bring it up all the time in the first place? Anyways, Iwa-chan disagrees. Then why isn't he answering? Because it should be obvious. I want to hear that from him. But you know he loves us. That doesn't mean he doesn't have bad thoughts about us. Can you both be quiet so he can answer? They both fell silent and looked at Iwaizumi. You're not a terrible person. See? You promised to be honest. I am. You have an irritating personality, but you aren't a terrible person. Doesn't that just make us terrible? I feel like a truly terrible person wouldn't worry that they are one. Plus if you really were, then we probably wouldn't be together. Maybe you just don't see it yet. I've known you long enough to know. I can't see why you think you are. You've seen the ugliest parts of us. Lots of people have. We don't exactly treat people well. But you even saw us at that time. If you weren't there. But I was there. That doesn't change that it almost happened. And it was all my fault. You know that's not. It was. I just took over and I made you all miserable. He gestured to Love. I cut us off from everyone and you took a big hit from all the things I said. Even now you still feel like you need to be louder so it doesn't happen again, but just overcompensate. And determination, I pushed you so hard. That was probably the worst. You could have gotten hurt. We could have gotten hurt. Not to mention how rudeness acts up because of me. And anger. I can't believe I did that. I didn't know what else to do. I got so bad that I woke him up. And Tobio, he didn't even know what happened afterwards. And now it's just a small stupid fight, but I'm so close to trying to take over again. I'm terrible. Suddenly he felt himself being picked up. Iwa-chan? He suddenly felt cold water around him. Why'd you do that? I already told you earlier I was thinking about it. But you didn't have to. I didn't know how else to get you out of it. Now listen here, you idiot. I knew from the beginning that your personality isn't all sunshine and rainbows. I've seen all your ugly sides since we were kids. But I've also seen your prettiest sides too. I've seen the way you complain about watching them with me, but you still let us watch the Godzilla movies because you know I love them. The way you take care of the team, especially the underclassmen. The way you smile at me like I'm all you need to be happy and it makes my dumb heart beat super fast. The way you care so much about all your friends and the second someone does them any wrong you use that bitchy attitude of yours to get back at them and put them in their place. I've seen it all. He walks into the water and grabs the front of Insecurity's shirt. And what you almost did to Tobio was pretty shitty. It wasn't okay and I'm not going to pretend it was. But we all make mistakes and you chose to learn from it and I know you won't let it happen again. The worst thing about you is that you don't truly see how beautiful and amazing you are. You put up that front but you don't really see yourself the way I do and it pisses me off. But I can't hate you because even though you're the part of him that irritates me the most, I understand now that you're the part of him that empathizes with other people. And because you still have feelings and there's nothing wrong with them. I feel them too and I should have been more empathetic too. I'm sorry, Toru. Iwaizumi hugged him and Insecurity started crying. I'm sorry too. I just got so scared. I know. I don't know why I'm crying, I'm sorry. It's okay. This will probably happen again. Then we'll deal with it then. Promise? Yes. And can you promise to be more present instead of rudeness? That made the three laugh a bit. I'll try. I'll hold him back just for you, Iwa-chan. That made Iwaizumi smile a bit. Great. Now how about we get you back to Kyoru's house? But we just made up and I didn't get my kisses. I'll give them to Oikawa. I'm sure you would all like to receive them. I guess. Fine, you can get one in a second. Yay. He held his hand out and helped Insecurity stand. They got out of the water and Iwaizumi placed a kiss on Love's cheek as promised. Are we ready to go now? Yeah. Why are you walking in front? Determination. You didn't even fight for one of Iwaizumi's hands. Love and Insecurity walked on either side of Iwaizumi, each one holding one of his hands. He always walks ahead. Of course I do. How else would Insecurity help push me forward? Iwaizumi felt Insecurity squeeze his hand, then looked up to see him slightly smiling. Yeah. Wasn't it kind of cool? Akashi's timidity was so cute. Bakuto-san. All of you is so cute, Akashi. Oia. Maybe I should try it on Kenma. That sounds so tiring. Bro, you should. Bro, I might. Will you all shut the fuck up? I have a headache. So Sleeping Beauty's finally awake. How do you feel? Bo-chan, I love you, but please tone it down about 1000%. And I'm fine, but weirdly super tired. I don't remember falling asleep. Give him a second. Oh. Wait, where's Iwa-chan? He said he was going to step outside for a second. Before he could think, Oikawa booked it down the stairs and outside of Kyoru's house. Iwa-chan? Oh, you're awake. I was sure you were already on your way home. I thought about it. But I wanted to make sure you were okay. Iwa-chan did that. Yes, that all happened. Oh. That's so embarrassing. More embarrassing than that time you winked at me during practice then walked into the ball cart causing it to tip and for them to go everywhere as one end of the cart came up to hit you in the face. You promised you wouldn't bring that up again. Iwaizumi couldn't help but laugh at Oikawa's scandalized reaction. Oikawa smiled. I missed you. It was only a week. Yeah, but that's too long when it comes to you. I don't know how you're going to survive college then. Don't remind me. Iwaizumi hugged Oikawa tightly. I missed you too. So are we okay now? I hope so. I was actually thinking. Maybe I won't hang out with her. It's okay, Iwa-chan. Is it really? I don't know. Then I won't. I don't want to stop you. I'm not going to not talk to everyone you get jealous of. But right now, it's not worth it. You're way more important to me. I love you, Toru. I love you too, Hajime. Their lips met in a sweet kiss, then they stood for a bit holding each other. Glad you made up. Now you can stop whining to us. I thought this was a safe space, Kuro-chan. Yeah, but I wanted to see how many cans of whipped cream Bakubro could down. We can still do that. This is why Akashi and I go to his house. Right, Akashi? Alright. You'll get a stomachache if you do that, Bakuto-san. Then you'll take care of me, right? Of course. The others started walking back into the house. We have to beat them. At what? Being the most married of the couples. I don't think we can do that. Iwa-chan. We can do it. I have full faith in our love. Does it count that I probably proposed the earliest? We'll have to make it count. We definitely will. They shared another gentle kiss before making their way back into the house, ready to see how much whipped cream Bakuto could eat before throwing up.